All right, friends, welcome back to the 2014 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Eastern Regional Championships. We got a good one. This is your B final game, or your B division game. St. John Most Wanted versus the Newfoundland Money Sabres. And we saw this Money Sabres team yesterday, and they defeated St. John Coors Light 4-3. Now, this St. John Most Wanted team, they come in after defeating the Milton Green Snappers 8-1. So the St. John Most Wanted won their first game 8-1. The Money Sabres had that great win over St. John Coors Light yesterday, 4-3. That game was crazy. Shane Collins in net. Wild finish to that game yesterday. If you recall, for the Newfoundland Money Sabres. Shane Collins in net for Newfoundland. And a goal! St. John Most Wanted scores right away. And Troy Reardon, as we try to catch up here, Troy Reardon is in net for St. John Most Wanted. But Shane Collins in net for Newfoundland. And there's a goal. So St. John Most Wanted on the board first. They're in the white uniforms with the green trim. Newfoundland in the black uniforms with the white trim. So notes here for you fans on both teams. Your games, some impact for your games tonight. They are, if you haven't found out, they are switching locations of the games. So for you Newfoundland fans, you were supposed to be here back with us at 9 o'clock against Milton. But instead, you will actually be at the LBR. So on your link, make sure you check Lord Beaverbrook Rink for your game. So you St. John Most Wanted fans, you will be with us out here at the RVCC for your game against St. John Coors Light. They're moving that big St. John game out here to Grand Bay Westfield. So there's your, we'll mention that a few more times as the game goes on. Just getting started. Here's our first look at Langell over on the far side for Badger. Badger, Langell. Most Wanted in control here in the early going. With the 1-0 lead and with the ball. A shot that goes just high. Near side, Riley Kraft. Kraft comes in open space. Couldn't get it into the corner for Josh McHugh. McHugh can't get the shot through. Ball bouncing high in the air. That was a tough play there. Someone took it in the chops. That was Sam Tolk. Great chance again for McHugh. No luck. And that ball knocked down, and we'll have a stoppage in play. So we're just getting started from the RVCC, the 2014 CBHA Eastern Regional Championships. B action, our fourth game of the day. 9 games upcoming. And again, make sure you note your times and locations for your 9 o'clock games. They have switched. You St. John's fans, Newfoundland fans, you will be at the Lord Beaverbrook Rink. And for you St. John fans, you will be here at the RVCC with us. Great chance in front. So Newfoundland now trying to respond. Ball on the far side. Barry gets there first. Down on the near side here, Scott Bragg. Ball across the red line. Dumped in by Allaby. First one on it for the Money Savers is Murphy. Back to the red line. Just getting started again. 16:59 remaining, but St. John has scored already. On the far side, there's Mike Blunden. Blunden comes to Druken. Another goal for St. John Most Wanted. On the far side. 2-0. So far, the SJMW have outscored their competition 10-1. Ball right back in the Newfoundland zone. Over on the far side, there's Stewart. Stewart! And misfiring on that badly was Tom McHugh. A good pass, but McHugh just didn't get it. That score is wrong. 2-0 is your score for St. John Most Wanted. So reach out to us on the email and the Twitter. Nathan Armstrong. That shot goes just wide. This is from Nathan Armstrong on the Twitter. Thank you very much, Nathan. We have on our roster that we were given for the goaltender Troy Reardon. But if that's wrong, let me know. That's the good thing about the contact information. This weekend, we've been able to get some mistakes fixed. But Nathan Armstrong, thank you very much on Twitter. And John Robb, thank you very much as well on the Twitter. So you can reach out on Twitter, or if you don't have the Twitter, you can reach out on the email. 16 minutes remaining. Hello, all you guys back in Newfoundland. Hope you're having a great day. This Newfoundland Money Savers team, again, they had that win yesterday over St. John Coors Light, 4-3. Held off the Coors Light in the last few moments of that game on the penalty kill with the empty net. St. John just threw everything they had, and Newfoundland held on to win a furious last 30 seconds of that game. Ball over on the far side. King gets there. Can't clear the zone, though. Kept in. Great chance ball that goes just wide on the near side. Josh McHugh. And in behind the net, Tessink. Tessink out in front. Here's the guy who scored the first goal yesterday, Yetman. Yetman breaks through 3 players. Long and athletic. Got the long reach. Good transition. Good pace, this one. Hotly contested affair in the early going. St. John has broke through twice. Money Savers, though, starting to get their swagger on. Looking to cut this one in half. Ball on the far side. Here comes Riley Kraft. Maybe a 3-on-1 developing. Kraft in alone on that far side, but a great save by Reardon. Good crowd here tonight again with the local team playing, and expecting a huge crowd tonight, are they, for that St. John Coors Light, St. John Most Wanted game. And it's going to be muggy in the building tonight, so watch for footing. A hot, humid day, and sometimes as these marathon days, as the games go on, that floor gets a little slick. Over on the far side, Johnny Earps. Behind the net with it, Riley Kraft. Kraft can't get it across. 3-on-2. Hustling down here is Yetman. That's Steve Yetman. Yetman, cross court, nobody home. Wadden. Wadden watched by 3 Most Wanted. Ball dunked down to the near side corner. First on it down there is Ryan Graham. Great chance in front. Wadden, and they score. Newfoundland responds. 2-1. Newfoundland breaks through. And we got 3 goals in our first 6.5 minutes. A good game. Our 4th goal of the game, and this may be the game of the day so far here from the RVCC. So 2-1, Newfoundland on the board. Again, you can go to cbha.com to follow along with your scoring. They do a great job of keeping the scoreboard updated. Breaking away down the far side into his own zone. Trying to escape there was Crossman. And now calmly through the neutral zone. Nice passing, and there's Allaby on the far side. Allaby, great pass to Carlson. Carlson can't finish. Another save by Shane Collins. There's Allaby on the far side. Had a great story from George Gotsos. He's one of the main organizers on the executive of the Canadian Ball Hockey Association, and he used to coach at a high level as well. Coach was telling me about Mike Allaby, and some great stories about how he was so close to making some of George's teams at the national level. Andrew Stewart. But nothing but praise for the career of Allaby from the coach. Shot that goes just wide by Tom McHugh. To the far side. McHugh lines one up that looked like a goal, and then McHugh misses. Now they do score. So, wow, 3 chances finally finished off on the backhand off the boards. Looks like Andrew Stewart. It was Andrew Stewart. But a shot that just missed the net. Then McHugh had a chance, missed badly. And off the boards, Andrew Stewart puts it home with the quick hands. Just like that, now 3-1. So 3-1 for the most wanted. 12 minutes left in your first half. Fireworks from the RVCC. So again, go to Canadian Ball Hockey Association, the CBHA.com, and you can follow along statistically with the game. They got that all ready to go for you, already adding to it. First goal was scored by Tom McHugh, assisted by Morehouse and Stewart. Second goal, Matt Morehouse, assisted by Stewart. And then still updating the other goals. But looks like Stewart's got himself 3 points already. Matt Morehouse has 2 points as well. This penalty on the most wanted. Penalty. Me and producer John Mobley are laughing. That penalty box on the left side has just been a nightmare for guys wanting to get into the box. And we were laughing about it last night. I mean, you got the penalty, you're so angry and frustrated, and you can't even get into the penalty box. Right there, the most wanted player, Darren Langell, put so much momentum into the door trying to open it that he nearly fell down. And then let loose with an expletive in frustration. So that penalty box door has been a source of comedy so far this week. So here's your 5-on-4, getting back to the action, a pivotal power play here for Newfoundland. On the chase down there and with the hustle. Cleared away, though, by Collins. Pass gets through a couple teammates. Now it does find the stick of Graham. Graham on the chase. Checked away by Kiersted. And they're going back to Mackenzie Kiersted. Kiersted high in the air. Avoids the ceiling, but it goes over the glass on the far side. So not the greatest of decisions there by Mackenzie Kiersted. So again, reach out to us. I'll read your tweets and emails on the air. If you don't want me to, just say so. I'll give you a retweet, all that good stuff. Live and interactive here on Bell Alliant Community One. Our fourth game of the day. 5 still to come. From the blue line, over the near side, there's Ryan Graham. Graham to Druken. Shot goes just wide. Still 3 minutes left on this power play, so this is a 4-minute double minor. Shot and a goal! They capitalize on the first one. The quick trigger on the far side. And once again, Newfoundland, that's Wadden. Cut this lead by a goal. 3-2. So Wadden scores. And now 2 minutes on the board for the penalty. Mike Schwiegart on Twitter. Thank you very much. Great to have you checking in. Five goals in 10 minutes. Let's buckle up and get ready. This could be a wild one. Sean Wadden, that's his second goal. Sean scored the first goal as well on an assist by Graham. And the third goal was by Andrew Stewart, assists to McHugh and Crossman. Right back in there are the most wanted. Near side. Shot gets under the foot of Johnny Earps. Big collision over there, but Tolk stays with it. Is knocked back in, though, by the defense. Finally, they will clear. Over here with King. King taken away by Bonner. Bonner. And down the near side, Riley Kraft. Kraft throws it across, nobody home. Kraft, though, gets it back, now taken away by Henry. The pass just missing. Bonner And that's going to open the door here for Steve Richards. And that'll go over the glass. And what's the call here? They think it was deflected. Most Wanted or the Newfoundland looking for a penalty. Refs are going to get together and talk. And usually that's the case when there's one team that's really animate about wanting a call. When the refs come together to discuss quietly, chances are good it's not going to go the way of the team that really wants the call. Ball in behind the net. Dave Crossman. Crossman gets it back on the near side. Dumped down in behind the net. Thrown in front. A good job defensively there by Walsh. Murphy trying to break free. Good hustle getting back by Will Bauer. Bauer over on the near side for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Bauer. And once more Fitzgerald. This time comes near side. Nicely off the boards for Mike Allaby. Here's a good look at Mike. Across the red line, puts a shot on. Saved by Shane Collins. Steered aside. And good transition ball hockey going on now. Back and forth they go. 5-on-5. Shot by Richards. Goes over the net. Richards, I think we got an email yesterday. He's the school teacher back home in Newfoundland. Wadden, already 2 goals for Sean. All in behind the net. Haven't heard from any friends back home in Newfoundland yet. I know a lot of you are watching. Usually we do Newfoundland games on the network no matter what sport. We hear a lot from you guys back on the Rock. There's Wadden. Wadden, Graham, shot, save by Reardon. And along the near side boards again, they'll try to clear with Allaby. Allaby loses it momentarily off the boards and right onto the stick here of Morehouse. Morehouse, Allaby sliding across the save is Collins. Another save, ball rolling around. Net comes off the moorings. It just kind of rolled over the blocker there. And diving onto the goal line as well to stop was looks like Mike Blunden. It was Blunden who kind of played goaltender as well. Back in front. Over on the far side on the chase is Yetman. Kiersted gets there first. Gets it to Badger. On the far side, Yetman winds up. Ball goes wide. King. Back to Yetman. Tolk. Trying to go back and forth with Yetman. Finds King instead. That shot goes just wide. Back in front again. Crisp passing play to clear the zone. McHugh gets it back. Here's McHugh and Stewart. They've been dangerous. Stewart has 3 points already. Just couldn't get that ball to settle down for him. Now in front again and putting the trapper on it will be Collins. And we're cruising along in this one as well. 6 minutes remaining in your opening half. 2 20-minute halves with about a 2 or 3 minute break in between. Our B division game. Battle of undefeateds. Newfoundland, the 4-3 victory over Coors Light of St. John. And the Most Wanted with an 8-1 victory over Milton. Ball to the far side. Around the boards. Good for Murphy. Murphy has it. At the red line. Knocked in again. Here's Langell. Great play in front. Jared Hicks. Chris Hashi out in front of the net. Hicks. We got a delayed penalty on Newfoundland. Ball bouncing around, goes to the far side corner. Extra attackers on the floor. Newfoundland will touch. And we'll go to our penalty. Here we got 4 minutes for a shot to the head to Newfoundland Labrador. So this is a big one. Oh, this is great. Mike, Schwiegart, thank you very much, Mike. Watching from the BC Women's Provincials in Burnaby. So good luck out there in BC at the Women's Provincials in Burnaby. And I'm glad you like Mike. Thank you very much. Great to have you with us, one coast to the other. About 9:54 for you guys out there. Having breakfast and watching the championships here in Grand Bay, Westfield. The arena just about 10 minutes outside St. John. Ball goes to the near side or far side corner. Riley Kraft on the chase. Five on four. 3:30 left. Just scoots through to the near side corner. Ball to the far side. And there's Dave Crossman. High off the glass. At the blue line. Pass doesn't get through. Maybe a 2-on-1 on the penalty kill with Graham and Yetman. Yetman to Graham. Another chance. That was dangerous for Newfoundland. That's St. John. Gets it back. No harm done for the most wanted. Here they come again, trying to restart this power play. About 3 minutes remaining in the power play. Tom McHugh tries to go across the floor, but taken away by Yetman. Now Yetman being pursued by Morehouse. Gets a shot off, but held on to, and Yetman gets right in there as well. He'll force Troy Reardon to hold on. Face off to the blocker side. To the near side corner. Goes off the net. I have about just under 4 minutes left in this one. First half. That'll be icing on the most wanted. What we got here? 2.5 minutes left in the power play. 4-minute shot to the head penalty on Greg Barry. A face off to the glove hand side of Troy Reardon. The back, Yetman. St. John takes over quickly. Henry, back to get it though. Comes away in open space. Lots of time. Gets it to Tolk at center. Sam killing more time. Dumps it to the near side corner. 2 minutes remaining on this power play. Newfoundland halfway home on it. Once again, McHugh. Shot. Goes to the far side from Tessink. There's Bonner. Richards out there on this PK, along with Tolk up top. So big and small, if you will. Richards and the diminutive Tolk. And there is Tolk taking away that pass. And he'll clear the zone. They'll change. Just under 90 seconds left on the power play. Richards again. Chugging across the blue line. Get in front to Graham. Graham just couldn't get a shot off. The ball in the near side corner. Richards comes out with it. Knocked down. No high stick called. I'd say it was legal. And over the glass. And out of play. So still 3-2 for the most wanted. They got about 60 seconds left. 46 seconds left in this power play. Face off just outside the zone. We have more women's action coming up after this in your 3 o'clock game. Our 4th game of the day. We got 9 coming up from the arena. Behind the net. Picked up there by Troy Reardon. Got about 30 seconds left on this power play for St. John Most Wanted. Down the near side corner. McHugh. We got a penalty coming up on Most Wanted. So 4-on-4. .140 remaining in the half. 4-on-4 for 19 seconds on the penalty to Tom McHugh. Ball to the far side corner. There's Riley Kraft. Chris Hashi. Power play or penalty to Newfoundland expires. Now here's your 5-on-4. They're going to try to kill some time. Yetman nearly gets there. Runs into Crossman. The Newfoundland team is here. I think the girls' Newfoundland team must be coming up after this. Some of them made the trip to the facility. So a few hours here with the Newfoundland teams coming up from the RVCC. Over to the far side. Back to Druken. Druken. Wadden. Howard didn't get all of that. Big power play here. 35 seconds left, a 1-goal game. Still 50 seconds left on the power play. In our first half. Yetman. Can't get it under control. Hashi a chance to clear. He will. Gets it past Richards. Trying to hurry it up. They quickly get it to Yetman. Had a man breaking to the net. It was Mark Yetman, but couldn't get it to him. 6 seconds left. That should just about do it here for the half. The Most Wanted are going to get out with a 3-2 lead after 1. But it was an early barrage by the Most Wanted, 2 quick goals. But then the Newfoundland team really settled in nicely. Got it back to a 1-goal lead. Again, the Newfoundland Money Savers defeated St. John Coors Light 4-3 yesterday. This is a St. John Most Wanted team that defeated Milton 8-1. So a battle of undefeateds in your 4th game of the day from the RVCC. In B Division action. More coming up. Don't go anywhere, so they take a quick break. We'll be right back with you here on Bell Alliant Community 1, the CBHA Eastern Canadian Regional Championships. All right, friends, welcome back to the RVCC. We're about to start our second half here. St. John Most Wanted versus the Newfoundland Money Savers. Hello to Steve Power watching on the Twitter, or reaching out on the Twitter and watching. Great to have Steve with us. One of the great broadcasting voices there in St. John's. And also the president of the St. John's Ball Hockey Association. So great to have Steve Power with us. Thank you very much for that, Steve. And Steve wishing best of luck to the Money Savers and the Home Hardware teams coming up. Of course, Home Hardware coming up after this against the Peterborough Selects. All right, so let's start our second half. Again, a good one here so far. The Most Wanted got out to a 2-0 lead, but the Money Savers have responded, scored 2 of the last 3, and it's 3-2. And again, on the CBHA.com website, you can follow along with your scoring summary. Sarah here does a great job of keeping that updated for you. So CBHA.com, just click on the link to the game. Or click on the game and you can follow along for scoring. Three to 2. On the far side, there's Mackenzie Kierstead gets to it. Again, Troy Reardon in net for St. John. Shane Collins for Newfoundland. The Home Hardware is in the house. They're right below us here to our left-hand side with the flags cheering on the Money Savers. Great chance taken away by Mark Yetman. Continuing in pursuit here is Johnny Erbs. Erbs on the far side. Gets it back to Bungay. Bungay, a shot saved to the near side corner. Josh McHugh. Riley Kraft goes over the crossbar on the deflection there by Kraft. In fact, that was Carlson who had the shot. Along the near side, there's Wadden. He's got 2 goals so far for St. John's and showing speed. Wadden right in there. Can't get the shot on. It went off the stick of Bungay, and now Bungay takes over in the corner. Comes along the far side boards. Through the neutral zone. And back towards Shane Collins. Or Reardon, sorry. Here comes Yetman again. High shot by Steve Yetman. And a face-off to the glove hand side. Again, watch for your floor conditions as this one goes on. It's humid in the city today, and out here in Grand Bay, Westfield, sticky, and the building is really filling up as well. So it's really sticky in the place. Might see guys start to struggle with their feet. 44, Greg Berry. On the far side, Sam Tolk. Right back in the Newfoundland zone. A shot from the far side. That was Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald goes in front. Nice play defensively here by Walsh and Barry. Ball comes loose. Yetman first on it, high off the glass. Back towards Troy Reardon. Quickly across half. Kind of got on the feet, though, of Dave Crossman. Crossman, shot that just goes over the crossbar. Going down on it was Collins. It just goes over the crossbar from the red line. Face-off coming out of the zone. So, again, the battle of undefeated teams. Money Savers, 1-0. Most Wanted, 1-0. Maybe 3-on-2 developing here. Stewart, pass it over for McHugh. Again, Stewart. He's got 3 points already. Druken can't clear. Couldn't get it to Richards over there on the far side, could Murphy. So kept in by the Most Wanted with Fitzgerald. Hustling in behind. Mike Blunden. Thrown in front. Stewart a wild blast and went wide on the near side. Richards. And down the chase is Scott Bragg. Bragg the speedster. really can be pesky in on that forecheck. And right now you can see him giving Crossman a hard time. Crossman, though, calmly gets it to Stewart. Richards takes over. Across the blue line, here comes Scott Bragg. Lots of space for Scott. Tries to go to his backhand and couldn't finish. Might have been better served just to line up that forehand on that play. But it kind of went into traffic with the backhand. And then Morehouse. Cross, couldn't get it to Langiel. Stewart can't get it past to Morehouse. Cleared away by Mark Yetman. Across center. And again, right back into the attack comes Stewart. To his right-hand side is Langell. Over on the far side, picking it up, Tessink. Tessink to Langell, tries to wrap around. Collins was there. Loose ball on the far side now. Across the blue line. Tight angle shot there for Chris Hashi. Gorgeous stretch pass nearly for Wadden. Just missed him. Tessink. Still 5-on-5. Cruising along in this round, a rebound chance. Collins made the save. Great chance there for Tessink. 14:35 remaining in the second half. A one-goal game. You can see the place really filling up here. Through the neutral zone. King. Shot right on, no problem for Troy Reardon. Of course, if you've been to any community rink, local barn, of course, when you have events like this, it becomes, as me and John Mobley were saying, it becomes a playground. The kids all running around having a blast. Kids behind me here playing soccer, some hybrid game of soccer and ball hockey as we see Yetman break in. Nice pass to Toke. And the shot goes over the crossbar, knocked down by Yetman. Sliding across to make the save was Reardon. But we got the young fellows running around here behind us. So if we lose you, that could be why. Now, webcasting is a delicate instrument. And play blown down on the icing. But again, we're expecting a huge crowd tonight. That the two St. John teams will be here. They switched locations. The St. John Coors Light game at the 9 o'clock versus St. John Most Wanted. So we might have a full house. And that's a note as well for you Newfoundland fans. That 9 o'clock game, when you go to the browser or the viewer, click on Lord Beaverbrook. Your 9 o'clock game is at the Lord Beaverbrook rink against Milton. For you Most Wanted fans, you will be clicking on the River Valley Community Center link. Our fourth game of the day. 5 more still to come. 13:28 left in the second half. This has been maybe the game of the tournament for us here so far. Had a couple good ones yesterday, but this one has had everything you'd want. Great officiating as well. Over on the far side, Jared Hicks. Kept in. Tessink in close, and it just scoots past the goalpost on the near side. St. John's Home Hardware in front of us. They thought that was going down. No call. Coming away is Bragg. Trying to catch up to it. He will. Avoids a poke check. Nearly creates open space. Collides. Gets down. And now a little talk over there with Bragg and Chris Hashi. Scott Bragg Jared Hicks. And Scott Bragg got nose to nose. Everything cooler heads prevail. Mike Druken. Stretch pass. Richards with a step. And a good job by Hicks to catch up. And the save by Reardon. That was a great pass. Richards just kind of snuck in between the defenders. To his credit, Hicks did well to get back and somewhat influence. Wadden lines one up. Trying to improve his position, but coming in to take it away is Allaby. And here comes St. John Most Wanted. This gun is a great game. Great pace. Back and forth they go. Tipped in by Crossman. Collins. Can't get the pass across. Will Bauer and Graham into space. Pass just beyond Steve Yetman. Gorgeous pass. Yetman, Wadden! We're tied at 3. Beautiful goal. The backhanded pass, almost a no-look pass, if you will, by Steve Yetman. Finding Wadden, and Wadden puts on the beautiful move, and that's a hat trick. So we're going to see if any hats come on the floor here from the Newfoundland faithful. I don't see any forthcoming. But a hat trick for Wadden, 3-3. Most Wanted get out to the 2-0 lead. And now we're all tied up at 3. And right now we're seeing, judging by that 8-1 victory yesterday for Most Wanted over Milton, Milton might be that team possibly on the outside looking in just by that score. But these other 3 teams, the Coors Light, the Most Wanted, and this Newfoundland team, that gold medal in the B division is going to be hotly contested. Here comes Yetman. And this is a big game as we get to the semifinals of the B division. You're going to want to have the best record through round robin to get that easier assignment. Tolk. Yetman. Coming across center. You can see the other 2 teams as well if you want right now. Milton and the Coors Light. They're at the Lord Beaverbrook with Isabelle Germain. Just click on the link and you can watch that game as well. So 3-3, 10:40 left in the second half. This spirited affair. Pass along the far side. On the red line. Murphy comes across. Murphy, a little bit too far for Richards. Cleared away by Hashi. And at center. High into the air. And nice play by Richards. Took a swing at it. Knocked it out of the air and just missed the net. From the blue line. Calmly over the far side, Mackenzie Kiersted. A nice pass. Up here to Walsh. Walsh. Shot right on by Hashi in the save. We got a penalty coming up on St. John's. Or on Newfoundland. So penalty on Newfoundland. Our first power play in a while. 9:50 remaining. It's on Mike Blunden. So Blunden will sit 2 minutes. And this is a 4-minute penalty as well. So a huge chance here for the Most Wanted. 4-minute penalty to Blunden. On the far side, that's Stewart. Stewart gets knocked down, and it's going to be a 5-on-3. So now Newfoundland in big trouble. Going to be a 5-on-3 for at least 2 minutes. That penalty on Druken. So here's your 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. An opportunity for the Most Wanted. There's Stewart. He's been on all 3 goals so far. And right away, he's in on 4. Stewart over to McHugh, and McHugh scores. And the lead once again restored for St. John. Right from the start of it. Stewart over to McHugh. And it is 4-3. And again, they go right back to the power play, though. They still have the man advantage, a 5-on-4. With the penalty, the first one to Blunden. So the go-ahead goal and back on the power play for St. John. Trying to seize control of this one in the middle stages of the second half. Still 9 minutes left. And breaking in off the pass. Newfoundland defense eventually does get back on it. That was Langeau who had the great chance. Back up top, Mackenzie Kiersted. Down the far side, Josh McHugh. Shot right on and saved by Shan Collins. Collins makes the save. We'll have a face-off to the glove hands or blocker's side of Collins. Well, we talked about Steve Power checking in on the Twitter, and president of the St. John's Ball Hockey Association. What a great job they're doing over there in that area, promoting the game and getting guys playing, coming off the huge success of the international championships last year. And they're starting, you can see it with this Newfoundland team. They are well coached, talented, deep, giving St. John everything they can handle. Beat the Coors Light yesterday, trailing the most wanted by a goal. 40 seconds left. Play blown down on the far side. Another face-off. Just outside the blue line. 7:53 remaining. Again, still a 5-on-4 for another 25 seconds. Pass nearly intercepted. Taken away by Dave Crossman. St. John should try and stay hungry here with the man advantage and up a goal. This is their chance to get some separation. I have a feeling Newfoundland's going to make one more charge. It might be right now. Yetman. Howard. Poke checked away at the last second by Crossman. 1 second remaining. Down to the far side. And back to 5-on-5 hockey. Over the near side. Morehouse. Great chance in front and they score. The loose ball, Morehouse. Collins made the initial save, but just didn't see it behind him, and it just sat there. And Morehouse, quick sprint to get to it, and he puts it home. And there is some separation now for St. John. 5-3. So 5-3 for St. John on the goal by Morehouse. Right back in there, though, comes Newfoundland. Yetman, one chance, 2 chances, can't convert. 3 chances, and another save by Reardon. And again, a couple guys coming together. That's Brad Badger for St. John. .6:45 remaining. No luck on clearance. Talk. Deflected. Goes just wide. Kiersted. High into the air. Good job by Barry to stick with it, absorbing contact. Back this way they come. With Riley Kraft. Kraft works his way to the middle, improves his position, takes a shot, and just misses the near side post. Breaking in now is King. Trying to get past Mackenzie Kierstead. That's a tough matchup. Kierstead, a long reach over there on the far side. Riley Kraft. And more altercations. This is Richards, the captain, with Riley Kraft. And I think the penalty is going to be on Riley Kraft. So Kraft will sit 2 minutes. Has to jump over to get into the penalty box. It is 2 minutes on the board for Riley. Women's game coming up. St. John's Home Hardware versus Peterborough Selects. Our second time today seeing the Selects. They lost our first game of the day at 9 a.m. versus the St. John Thundercats. 2-0. That was a close game. Peterborough, a team that just couldn't get any chances, high-quality chances. Played well defensively, but hung in there, and that's going to be a penalty. That was a little nasty. Richards went flying in. You could see his glove came off. And Richards had it, or check that wasn't Richards, Mike Druken. Mike Druken kind of went flying into the boards there. His glove came flying off, and that's going to be a penalty. And we'll see how much. 2 minutes. "90 seconds of 5-on-3. So here's your chance for Newfoundland. Cross, here's Yetman. Yetman, back to Wadden. Wadden on the far side. Near side, check that. Nice passing here. Wadden gets it back, one-timer. Sliding across and making the save is Reardon. Well, good passing here by Newfoundland. And friends, make sure you reach out to us. Contact information on the screen. Thanks to everybody who sent a tweet or an email so far. Hope you're enjoying a good one here. A middle of the day on Saturday. Working our way towards Championship Sunday. Good game. Back up top. Shot by Henry, knocked down. Graham can't get a shot off. Henry's wide open in the slot. Passes. And a glove save and a beauty by Reardon. Good patience over on that far side. Wadden. You really sense the urgency now from Newfoundland. They know they got to get a goal here. 4:35 remaining. One penalty set to expire. 35 seconds left on this 5-on-3. And again, Reardon makes the save. No rebound forthcoming. Five on three. Wadden. There's Yetman on the far side. Out here as well as Druken. He goes to the middle. Right in front of the net is Druken. The shot goes over the crossbar. Wadden. Far side. Wadden. A gorgeous goal. Give him 4. Fourth goal of the game for Wadden, the second of that variety. That quick trigger from the near side. Top shelf, what a beauty. 5-4 now. 4 minutes remaining. And you still have 43 seconds on this 5-on-4. So here comes Druken. They'll try to set up for one more high-quality chance before we're back to even strength. Get the zone. Near side, Wadden. 23 seconds remaining on the power play. 3:45 in the game. Druken throws it at the net, goes wide. High into the air. 10 seconds left. That should just about do it. Getting ready to step back on here is Langell. He's going to join the rush. This is a 4-on-3. Across the floor. Langell going towards the net. No luck down there. In close. Back to Morehouse. There's Stewart. Has 4 points to Stewart. There's Wadden, the 4-goal man. To the middle. Gets a shot off right on. And a save by Reardon. Man, oh man. He's dangerous. Threat to score every time he touches the ball. So 5-4. Under 3 minutes left. Ball over on the far side. Breaking through now is Fitzgerald. Riley Kraft out in front. Ball on the far side. First on it was Johnny Herbs. He'll clear. Stepping in on that pass is Henry. Henry momentarily lose it. Big collision. Kraft running around all over the place. Talk dumps to the near side corner. On the chase is King. He'll get there first. Back to Talk. McHugh. Nicely done on the far side boards. And then knocked down. Here comes Druken. Comes near side for Yetman. 1:45 left. Graham down there. Can't get it. Mackenzie Kiersted now. No hurry is Mackenzie. Nicely done on the far side. Chipped in. No icing. Icing waved off. Oh! And this time roles are reversed. Last time it was Druken who went flying into the boards. This time it's Druken, the aggressor. That was Langell who went flying into the boards. You know, I mean, I don't think there's any intent at all. Obviously, no intent. But just tough. And also, you get the floor is slippery down there. It is humid here. Making for some slippery conditions. Five to 4. That's cleared out. Face off to the blocker side of Collins. Won by St. John. So 5-on-4, and that's a 4-minute penalty as well. So this is basically St. John's just going to work this thing around and kill this one off. Can't see them getting too aggressive. They have just 60 seconds to go. They get this win. Now they get a shot on and a goal. Some separation. And not sure if we got all the way through. Mackenzie Kierstead. Graham was up there on the poke check on Mackenzie, and after Kierstead scored, you could see Graham just kind of turn around, look at Kierstead, and laugh. Can't believe that one got through, but it did. And that will certainly do it here. The Most Wanted are going to move on to victory. A great game. Six to 4 now for the SJMW. Back into the zone. Henry. A shot goes wide by Pat Carlson. 44 seconds left. Again, girls action coming up. We got a great one between Peterborough and the St. John's Home Hardware. Stick around for that. That is our 3 o'clock game. So again, your 3 o'clock game in the girls division. St. John's Home Hardware versus the Peterborough Selects. That'll be our 5th game of the day. Here on 9-game Saturday from the RVCC and the Lord Beaverbrook Rink in St. John. And again, for you Newfoundland fans, note your 9 o'clock game. The locations have been switched. So when you watch the game, you're going to want to click on the link to the Lord Beaverbrook Rink. You St. John fans, you'll be here with us at the RVCC for the game against Coors Light. Well, they got off to a 2-0 lead. Held off a barrage by Newfoundland. And they'll move on to a 6-4 win over the Money Savers for St. John Most Wanted. Great hockey game. And these two teams may very likely see each other on Championship Sunday, either at the semifinal or in the finals. They'll line them up and have the players of the game. I'm guessing it'll be Sean Wadden for Team Newfoundland with the 4 goals. And probably Andrew Stewart would be a good choice. It is Sean Wadden. Andrew Stewart, I think, had 4 points. Tom McHugh, sorry, he had 4 points as well. So it's 2 goals, 2 assists, and Tom McHugh gets player of the game. So great individual efforts as well in this one. All right, so that does it here for your 4th game of the day. Again, girls action coming up. St. John's Most Wanted versus the Peterborough Selects. So stick around. You've been watching the 2014 CBHA Eastern Regional Championships on Bell Alliant Community One, your leader in local sports webcasting. Final score here from the RVCC 6-4, St. John Most Wanted over Newfoundland. Come back. We're going to be here again at 3 o'clock for your next game. But goodbye for now. And again, you St. John's, you fans of both teams, note your location changes tonight. Those 2 games have been switched. 2 St. John teams are out here. And you Money Savers fans are at the Lord Beaverbrook Rink. Okay, we'll talk to you at 3 o'clock.